Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor, and I'm Jewel. And as you can see, we're on the Jules Peaceful Valley map again. And we've got a lot done, but we still got a lot to do. So, on this episode, we're going to do the Raisin Factory. And I think I'm going to probably put it about here. Stagger it just a little bit from this one. And not too close to them, but close enough. And I don't want to put it way out there. I'm going to put a lot more of my fields out that way. So I'm prep the ground just a little bit here. It's coming down this hill here just a tad bit. So we'll have it slope down into it. So it won't be up by the road. I'm not sure how far I have to go. We'll see how big the building is when I get it in here. But we already have the production chains uh, imported. So we're going to go ahead and look in the list and find the Raisin Factory. And if you haven't gotten the production chains on your map yet, go ahead and go to the main game, i3D, and open it. Export with files the production chains, this whole transform group, and then put it in your files of your map, like all the way through till you get to your map. You could title it Production Chains in a folder called Production Chains, and then put it in there, save it, hit yes and yes, and then come in here in your map and hit File, Import, and then go find that file, program, Production Chains, and bring it into here. Then you can click on which ones you want to bring in. We are on the Raisin Factory. Now you're going to hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, left mouse click. Gonna back up. Okay, so we have a building. Now I'm not sure which way they faced that particular raisin factory, so I will look at it in a second. We'll just drag this over. So we're gonna leave that for a minute. Look at our pictures and go find our raisin factory. I took pictures so I wouldn't have to keep going in and out again because I just wanted to know what their stuff was around it, so if I wanted to use it I could. If I didn't, I didn't have to. Just see what everything was. Let's go. Okay, I think I hit the end. No. Almost there. We gotta do that one too, I think. That's the spinnery, I believe. We gotta do that one too later. Let's see. Oils. We gotta do that one too. Let me see. We should be getting there. I believe this is it. Yeah, this is it. So where is that building? Is that it right there? So they, or is that it? Let's see. There's the fence. So this is where the fence, this door, and this door is what we gotta look for. And then this building's gonna go here. We got three different things, but this one won't be there. The question mark we'll have to add at another time if we want it there. You don't have to put it there. We're gonna get this one and this one, and I don't think there's any more around the building anywhere else per se. So now that we know, we're gonna look at our thing again. See if we see the door. Okay, it's over here. There it is. So that's the way it was set up. So let's look back one more time real quick. So the street's to the left. The door's facing the street. And then that's over there. Okay. So if we rotate it, the door will be facing the street. And then this building's going to end up here. Okay. If we chose to do it that way. We don't have to. Let's drag this up a hair. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is either make it further or change the position. So let's look at the building, see what it looks like. Okay, so it's the same over here. Ah, okay. Got some more doors. Cool. Alrighty, let me think. Let me go look at the picture once more. Make a decision if I want to keep it that way or not. So they're trying to make it close to that one. That makes it super long. They hung theirs off the map. I can't show you. That's what I think that it's hanging off the map. Let me see. And I'm in the middle of my map, so I might turn it sideways, and then this can face the street, is what I think I'm gonna do. And then I might have to put it on the other side of the building. So instead of this facing the street, that face the back. And this side would have to face the street at that point. And then the building would sit in between here somewhere. I could make it however I chose to on that. I'm going to put this at -90 and the rotate Y. See if that helps. Oh, that didn't help, did it? Well, what do we want it at then? Oh, it changed. Never mind. -90. What? What the heck? Oh, something happened. Oh, I hit it on the wrong spot. I'm like, what's going on? Undo. Okay, I was supposed to do it here and I accidentally did it up there. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, don't do that. Now then we'll have these two doors, and this will line up with the road because I'm trying to keep the road at a. I'll try to keep the road at that type of a straight shot. You know, that's gonna be more straight when I actually do the road, or we may scoot it over here a little bit and be more straight. Alright, so then we're going to come down, and then we'll have the building here. And so this is too high, so we're going to lower it down. Get it down. About right there. Let me go up there and look. Okay. Can barely see that, so that's okay. And that's okay. So I think everybody else is good. Yep. Get up. Yep, everything's good. So that's good. Let's see if we're on the back side, not down a hill. Okay, so this is barely, but that's nothing. So everybody's good. Alright. Let me see. Now this wasn't smooth all the way down. Put it all the way down right there. Till it gets there. Oh, we got it on smooth. Undo that. We'll put it on replace. Finish that back down a little bit more. And we'll back up and see. Yep, we got that knocked down. We'll smooth that. Oh, hit the wrong button. Put this on smooth. Smooth that out. Now we'll turn. Smooth this out. Right there. Now then. Now we got it all situated. And the ground is right. Hopefully it's far enough. If not, we'll have to move that back further and whatever. The building might be too big is what I think. So we may have to back it up a little more. So now what we're going to do is get that building. We're going to go in File, Import, and go to D drive, Steam Library, Steam Apps. Yours might be on C drive, Program Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, PharmaSim 22, and then Data, and so on. Now I believe it's under Placeables, and it's under Lizard, and it's under Production Points. And we're working on the Raisin place. So we're going to click on this and click open. We're going to bring it in. As soon as it comes in, we're going to hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, left mouse click. Now this is facing the front. So let's look at this. That's kind of how I wanted it. Theirs was side facing the side. So that's not bad. So there's that. Oh, the trigger's over here though. So if we make it face the front when we come in, our trigger is going to be in here. That's why they turned it, because the trigger is going to be, they put it on the outside. So basically that was facing this way and this was facing in the front. But let me see, I might have to turn it. Okay, this is on the side, so I can turn it. We don't have to have this one facing the front. We could do this one and just have the trigger there. And then if it fits, hopefully in between these doors, we're going to put this on at 90. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to see if I can see where my thing is. There it is. Drag this on back. Right to there. And check this side. Go down, check it. Let me see what was in there. So it's just a door we're losing. We don't have to push it all the way against the wall if we don't want to. We could leave it like it's a pathway. Actually, I need to drag it over. It's a little bit too far. That's sticking in the building, so I don't really want that. So if we don't push it in the building, we got this here that's an issue. So we would have to bring it over to make it like it's a walkway. Like so. Like they walk between here. So how far are we though if we do that? Okay. So I mean, that's not bad. Just wondering if we need to move it back. I feel like we do. Just a little bit. So what we're going to do, just a little bit, we're going to put this on the replace. We're going to get this number, make sure we got it, and go back a little further right here. And we're going to push that back. We'll go ahead and smooth it. Let's smooth it. Put it on smooth, back off, and get it smooth so we don't forget. Alright. Get that all situated. Now we're going to click on this building, make sure we get the full piece, and back it up. There. And now we'll click on the other one and back it up. And we'll come closer in a second to see what we got. And we could leave a decent amount of space, but we got to look at the front, because that's my main things, making sure our front is good. So you're driving along and you got to take your stuff here, and then you're going to go right there. So you can either be turning in somewhere here, or we could make it like a roundabout thing, but either way we'll put a road in later. We'll worry about all that later. So, but we'll have to see. This has to be smooth. We don't have it smooth. Let's get that smooth. Get that fixed. Otherwise it'll be a mess. Alrighty. And that's pretty good. Let me see if that has everything. There we go. Alright. So we're all good there. That's not low enough. As you can see, those are floating. So we're going to lower it. Okay. And it might be that they had that lifted up. So the trigger may be too low. It's way under, but if they didn't have it lifted up for that side, then we might have to if that other one's too low, we'll have to see, because then we got trigger being too low. That's not even exactly flat. I mean, it can be moved, but I'm just saying it should have been flat. So that should be enough trigger. We'll see. That's pretty low though, to be honest. So if we had to, we could build that up. But I don't think they did. Did they build theirs up? Can't really tell, can you? It almost looks like its own concrete. Does it have its own concrete? Let me lift it up a little and see. And then I can undo it. Nope. Okay. We'll try it if it don't show us what we need, and when I actually test it in game, if that's not enough that's out, then I can adjust it, lift it up a little, then I can put these lower, or I can make the ground go higher here. So either way we can get it fixed. But for now we're just gonna go ahead and move forward as if it's in place just how we want it. Okay, so we have our numbers ready. Now we're gonna go ahead and go get the placeables XML. So we're gonna leave that there. Go to our File Explorer, go to D Drive, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Barb 22, Data, Maps, Maps US, go to Placeables, Document, the XML one, edit with Notepad++, and look for the Raisin Factory. Drag this over, click it at the end, hold down left mouse button, drag it all the way to the beginning, make sure you're on the correct one, right click and click copy. Click off of it, close it so you don't mess anything up. And even though we're there, I'm going to minimize it. We're going to go back through Documents, My Games, Farm Sim 22, Mods, the map name, and in this case XML. In your case it might say Maps, Maps US, and then Placeables. Mine's in the XML folder, so I'm going to go here to the Placeables XML and then hit Edit with Notepad++ after you right click on it. Click to the end of this line where these right here are. You could put it anywhere you want, but you just got to make sure you put it after this / line right there and not after the very last one. You want to put it after this one or this one or this one. You'd have to hit enter after the one that has to close. It's called a close tab or whatever, or tag. Alright, so now we're going to come up here, put the cursor there, hit enter, come to the front of the line over here, right click, click paste. We'll scoot over and then click at the front of it and space bar that over till it's in alignment if you choose to. I would at least do the placeable one even if you don't do none of these. You could leave them wherever they are, but I like to just space it over and organize it. Just don't delete nothing when you do that. And now we're going to get our other information we need, but first we're just going to go ahead and grab our numbers. Then we're going to go see if we need a store item, which we shouldn't, but I'm just going to take you through the process so you can learn how to check. And this line here is going to call from the data folder, placeables, lizard, production points, raisin factory.xml. Once it gets that file in there, when it goes all through these files and gets to this one, this file is going to call the Raisin Factory i3D. And that's the one that our map in-game is going to see. It's going to see the one that this XML calls that i3D. Okay, so later when we put our other one in the placeables folder, placeholders folder, it won't show up in the game, but the i3D that this one calls will. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go to the Giants editor, and we're going to click at after we've got that highlighted, make sure the whole transform of the parent right there is highlighted. Click at the end of the numbers of the Translate X box, hit Shift Control C as in cat, go back to the Notepad++, put it right after the position on the same line as the Raisin Factory, between the quotation marks, and click Paste. You're going to scroll over, you're going to click in front of this R and backspace it till it's lined up. We're going to go back to Giants Editor. We're going to go to the Rotate X and put it at the end of the numbers, the cursor, and then hit Shift Control C as in cat, go back to the Notepad++, put it on the Raisin factory line after the rotation and after the quotation marks in between them, right click and click paste. You're going to hit save. Then you're going to go back to the Giants editor for a second. We're going to go ahead and skip over to the file manager, just show, or the file explorer, and go down to D drive, Steam library, Steam apps, common, Farmington 22, data, and then go to maps, maps US, and store items. Right click, edit with Notepad++, and look and see if you have the Raisin information here. Now, it doesn't have it in the main game, so I'm working off the assumption that you don't need it either. You only put the ones they have for the ones that they have in their map. Now, it depends on the scenario. If you're adding stuff, custom things and other things, you may need things that you might not would normally need, depending on how you're setting it up. So if it's some reason you need it and you got to put it, just get one of these lines and then you'll put the path that it had to that XML for the Raisin factory. So it would go data, placeables, it'd have the lizard one, wherever that's at, and so on. But you can see they don't have it. You can see the ones they actually have is the US map part, and then they have the data, vehicles, train, etc. ones, and then the map US ones. And then they have the foliage, and then the data, maps, trees, etc. So they don't have the lizard ones or any of the other ones. But anyway, we can close this, so we're not going to put a store item because they don't have one. We're going to go back to the Giants editor, and now you can do one of two things. You can delete this and hit save, or move your career start point there and then delete it and hit save. As long as you've already put these numbers in your placeables XML, you can delete it if you choose to. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that and you want to put it in the placeholders folder so that it'll stay right here in the Giants editor so you can see it, then you put it in the placeholders folder and it will just show the XML in game that we put in our placeables XML. It'll show that i3D in the game that all that calls, but it won't show this one in game, so that you don't have two buildings in game. Otherwise, you're gonna have two buildings in game if you don't delete this one or put it in the placeholders folder. If you just leave it hanging out over there where it's at, it'll be two in the game, the one that the XML's calling and this one. You don't want that. So we're gonna move the career start point, Control B, left mouse click, B as in boy, and we're gonna go back down and click on the Raisin factory, and we're gonna close that one. Close that, and here's the placeholders folder. If you don't know how to do that, I have a video on that. Please check it out. It's very short, and it'll teach you how to make that. Well, it has the debris crusher in it, but it's just that part. That's all you gotta look at. So look at that part, and then you'll know. And it's real short. Just it tells you to make the transform group and name it placeholders, and then add all this information and use your attributes, and then you can do it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hit your middle mouse button over this Raisin factory parent group, transform group, and hold down middle mouse button and hold it down till you let it go over this highlighted placeholders folder, and then open it to see that you got it, and you got it. There it is. Now it's going to be hiding, and now you can hit save and go in game and check to see if you have your icons and everything. And of course, if you already have your map stuff set up, all your your fields and your farmlands and everything else, you could go on in there and go do stuff to bring to dump here. Or if you have the easy developers, you can do that too, probably just with that. So however you want to do it to test it, but we're not worried about testing it because we got it in there. It's going to show the icons and we'll know that it's in there. So we're going to go on in game, hit play, and off we go. Go ahead and smash that like button if you like these episodes. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. It's free to subscribe. It just shows me that you want to see more. So I'd appreciate every subscription that you can do. Just subscribe away. Alright, let's go and get in the map. Alright. And hopefully I can get to work on the road soon. That's what I'm hoping to do, unless I change my mind and do something else first. I don't know. I gotta do bridges as well. I don't know. I might need to pick some of them out first so I can match it up with my roads, because I don't want to go, I don't know. I don't know how many I need, so I'm gonna check it out and see. And then we gotta do some regular dirt roads and stuff as well, and all that stuff. So, but it shouldn't be too long. I've opened it today. When I say we, I'm talking about the viewers and myself. So we have opened it today. I'm including you in this. You did it too, and you're watching, and you're part of the map, so to speak, through watching. So when I say we, that's what I mean. Alright, we're almost there. Come on, map, load up. Just about there. If you're new to the channel, I also have some simulator games you can look at that I had some gameplay on. Gold Rush the Game, Ranch Simulator, Farming Simulator, Trader Life Simulator, and so on. Alrighty. Hit R. Buy it. You can see it has the information. Come over here. Got that. Now we could put those markers in there. That is something I can show you. But essentially, that's what we got. Oh, we can smooth that right there. And you can see, we'll have all that adjusted if we need to do anything. This is just to get it going. Alrighty. I'll go back in there and show you. I believe the markers will be in that other area if we need them for that spot. I'm not sure if they had them, but we'll go check real quick. So let's escape and jump back real quick and just see if it's there. Oh wait, let me show you. Let's click on this, and you'll look. You'll see that it's got the icon. So then you can go visit there. So you can see there's all our icons. It's getting filled up, ain't it? Looks like I got a lot right here, but I don't want to get stuff too far away. I'd rather it be nearby. I'm here, and then all this needs to be where I'm going to get to it. I don't like driving 100 miles to get to stuff. I got some stuff over here spread out a little bit, but some of this other stuff I want to be where the town's going to be. So, but anyway, let's jump out quickly and go see what we got about the markers. And I think the other one needed the markers, and I didn't add those potentially. Let me just see. But go up to gameplay at the top up here, open it, and look at the markers, trigger markers. And it's going to tell you, okay, the BGA ones, I don't think I put them down. This is a production selling, special selling. This one is the vehicle ones. I might have put those down. And I did put the animal dealer ones down. So let's see if I put them down. Well, I did. Let's see where I put these. I think I put them at the grain mill. Nope. Okay. So those are down there. So those definitely need to go somewhere. So I have to remember where that one went. Oh, the bells. These go to the bell place. I thought I did put it there. Actually, it is there. And then this one goes to that other spot. So you do need to put those wherever in the world they go. Okay, it's floating. But I did put some there, so I might have two gameplays or something. So, but anyway, you put these over here at the BGA place. You open that and put these. I got the bell ones over there where they belong. This one went to that other place. This place I think. So if I didn't put them there, that's what I gotta do. And then I did put those there, so I did two of them. And then this is the animal dealer ones, which I did do as well. I put them over there. But that's where you find it under the trigger markers under gameplay. But anyway, we're going to call that an episode. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.